up the stream. Give me a second. I don't know what's going on either. This is weird. I don't know. Do 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 do. 1 second for anyone watching. Just got to check to see if I can log on. It's taking a while. Huh. Okay, cool. I didn't like this stream. Oh, Quizzer, come on, man. You should have saved me, man. You should have saved me. But here, we're back. I'm not sure what happened. Hello, anything else? I'm looking at it right now. It looks like it was just a YouTube thing. This is probably going to happen. Is Prower here? Oh, I'll wait till Prower comes. Anyway, that sucked. I'll just very quickly read what you guys were saying. We know dark matter because the universe speed of expansion is accelerating, so yeah, theories and math. Assuming it hasn't happened yet, but wait until Misaki and Misaka go kill the man. Okay, YouTube is screwing up on Prower. Let's see. So you guys were having problems putting laundry in the dryer. Don't figure out the meaning of life while I'm gone. Okay, you can literally have an idea. Okay, yep. That makes sense, as people doing the work could take the credit if you're just the idea guy. If you assume it's black, yep. Okay, cool. So I think I caught up there. Anyway, hey, okay, so we're all back. And hopefully Power will pop up too, and then that'll be good, and we'll be good to go. Anyway, I was talking about time paradox before the stream rudely cut out on us, but yeah, time paradox got some stuff. You check out Ultimate Game is tougher for mobs yet? Ah, Master Gray, no I have not, because today I spent it checking out the other stuff that I had to catch up with. So I'll probably be reading it over the weekend when I have a bit more time. And then I can talk to you about it on maybe Saturday if it works out in time. Maybe on but probably most likely on Tuesday. I do have it written down, so I am excited. So there's that thing over there. I better just wait till the moon comes up. Man, look at that. Look at that beautiful moon. Man, on the night of a blood moon, guys, there was a horrific murder in one of the old neighborhoods there was a horrific murder in the old neighborhood that I lived in. There we go. Yeah. It was a sad murder. It sucked. Many people died. And it was on the night of a blood moon. Was it connected? I don't know. But it's a pretty creepy coincidence. All right. You ever seen a corpse trip? Yeah, Tiandre. I don't feel very comfortable talking about it, but yes. So they're gonna slaughter the boar. I don't know if I want to help it. That's the thing, right? I think they'll like naturally circle around. Yeah, they're gonna circle around. Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna have to like snipe. Oh, oops! Oops! Link! I'm sorry! Oh god. That sucked. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And them regenning is sucks. God damn it, guys. Leave me alone. I say that while I'm trying to kill them. We could probably let me die. We could probably let Link die there because he has the things. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, good. We did it. We did it, guys. We did it. Good conversation, guys. Do you think mangaka who get canceled early from magazines decide to continue their stories online? No, because we would have heard about it. No. I think when they sign with Shonen Jump and any other magazine, the Shonen Jump owns that series. I think they're not allowed to continue. Given what happened with Shaman King, given how, like, even though that there was a story to continue and it never came back, nah. The rights don't belong to the authors anymore. It belongs to the publisher. That's what I think. If the magazine owns it properly, they probably can't. Okay, so Talowolf agrees. They are very helpful, specifically Wolf Link. Oh no, I'm not. I only have Link and Ganondorf. Sorry said, if that was the case, I would love to see more of Samurai 8. Actually, so wait, someone in the server I'm in tried to say Deku's past was worse than Shoto's. What? One second. Testing? Wait, you can't hear me? One second, guys. Okay, Tal hears me. Alright, cool. Alright, thanks, guys. Just had to make sure. Is it because of the audio for the game? No, the audio is pretty low. Okay, well, weird. Let me just go back. Sarge, why do you think Samurai 8 was canceled? Do you have any ideas, any thoughts? Like, I have my thoughts, obviously, as to why it was canceled. But I would love to hear yours, because you're in the reads as much as I am. So someone in a server I'm in tried to say Deku's past was worse than Shoto's. I don't know. In what way is Deku's past worse than Shoto's? Like, Deku lived such a peaceful life that he didn't know how to work hard. Well, he didn't know how to. Well, actually, I should take that back. He worked hard by his own metrics, but he lived such a peaceful life that he didn't have any real direction. Nor did he ever feel the need to adjust his direction, even though he was being bullied by Bakugo. So really, like, what it really just comes down to is that Izuku lacked a father figure, but Izuku's still a well-adjusted kid aside from his weird Stockholm syndrome that he had with Bakugo at the beginning. So I don't see how someone could say that Izuku's life is worse than Shoto's unless they are an Izuku apologist. And just can't get off, and they're too biased towards Izuku. That's the only way that really works in my mind. Trip, are you looking forward to Danmachi Season 3? Yes, I am. I'm not sure if I'm looking forward for the Volume 10, Volume 11, Volume 12 saga. It's not one of my favorite sagas. Do I think it's like badly written? No, I don't. I just don't think I enjoy it all that much. It's because it's a bigger piece of everything, so it wasn't the most exciting thing while reading it. Like, it's the saga that I ended up ignoring them, or not ignoring, but skipping the most until I came back to read it properly. Just because I'm not too. I guess when I read it, I wasn't too interested in the plight of the main characters for that particular saga. And I keep saying saga because, like, it really is an encapsulated thing. It's 3 books that cover one giant conflict. I wish more anime had scenes near bodies of water. Okay, apparently Trump signed an executive order that prohibits transactions with TikTok and WeChat parent companies. Oh, good, good, good. No more Tencent. That's great. That's great. You know what? Tencent already tried to install spyware on people. I think what the League of Legends guys or whatever, they tried to do some spyware shenanigans. So good, good. I think that's a good move on Trump because China cheats. And anyone that says that China doesn't cheat is just that's ridiculous. If I was China, I would cheat. Are you kidding me? I have so much power. I would definitely cheat. Like, come on. If I was China, I'm the master of controlling my population. I would definitely go out of my way to get more power. That just makes sense to me. Like, man, some people say China's altruistic, and it's like, what? Are you kidding me? No, 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 they're not. They're not. They're not at all. Like, China's just like an entity that people like take advantage of and don't want to talk about when the bad stuff comes up. No, man. No. Man, saying China's altruistic is like saying the Cuban government's altruistic. Are you kidding? No way, man. No way. Anyway, that's my that's my little thoughts. Oh man, and not just for fan service, like actual meaningful scenes, and that's near bodies of water. By the way, did you check out the new One Piece opening? Yes, Black Fox. That's one of the things I checked out. I loved it. I loved it. I don't think I don't think the spoilers are all that bad. Like the spoilers actually require a little bit of thought to actually figure out why certain things are happening together. But like compared to the one that came before it, this one is not bad. Not only was he bullied, no one expected anything of him. Do think Shoto had it worse though. No one expected anything of him. Let me just think about that for a little bit. Let me noodle on that a little bit. No one thought anything of him. Let me just noodle on that. See, like, would Izuku be treated all that differently compared to a person with a low power quirk like, say, Zoom? You know, would Izuku be treated differently? Yeah, he probably still would, because at the end of the day, you had a situation where an entire classroom of people and a teacher watched Bakugo antagonize Izuku. Like, you know, moments like that will never change. Izuku was definitely society's loser at that point, but it's hard without seeing more scenes in Izuku's life. It is legitimately hard without seeing more of the scenes. Because from the school scene by itself, I can definitely say like that sucked, but Izuku must have had some kind of support system, whether it be his fanaticism for All Might or his mom, even though she didn't give him the right thing that he needed to hear at a particular point in time. He still had enough of a support system where he didn't feel challenged enough to change himself. Think about that. Izuku didn't think to self-improve, but then at the same time, Izuku's also a child. It's very hard to expect a child to self-improve when they don't have a clear direction to go down. But Izuku's situation, given that he was still able, by his own volition, to apply to UA, even though he was woefully ill-prepared before All Might shows up, that does show that there was still some kind of fight within Izuku. So that's the real big problem. Like, Izuku had a tough situation, but it didn't stop Izuku from being who he was. So even though he was essentially society's loser from one interaction that we saw in the classroom, Izuku still was able to build himself something. And that might be valuable because, like, if Izuku had fallen or wallowed more, then his problems would have gotten worse. But he didn't. So like, this is the tough spot. I think Izuku it wasn't the best reaction to his situation that anyone could have ever have had. But Izuku is a more relatable character because he has those faults. So I would say that he might have had, like, he's the kind of person, I think, that even though he had a bad childhood, he's the kind of person that would become a motivational speaker and tell everyone else, like, hey, you know, my life sucked a little bit, but I figured out a way that I could contribute. I think that's the kind of person that Izuku would have become without All Might's intervention. Just given that he was already willing to do so much on his own. Again, like, I really think what he lacked was really some kind of role model, a direct role model that could tell him what he was doing wrong, because his mom wasn't going to be doing that for him. His mom was just going to like relent herself to his fate. He needed someone to tell him, like, or like to smack him in the back of the head and be like, "Yo, you ain't working the right way. You're not work. You're working hard, but you're not working efficiently." That kind of stuff. That's what he needed. But in the grand scheme of things, you know, that's that's not the worst situation to be in. It's not the worst. It does suck because it does delay people, but that's not the worst situation to be in. Izuku was in a well-off family. His mom can afford to be a stay-at-home mom. His dad, we don't know where he is, but we can assume he's probably sending money back. So he was not in the worst situation in the world. But it's hard. It's hard. Shoto still has it worse though. Like there's just no competition here, man. You're in a situation where your mom, in a mental break because of the stress that that your father was causing, hurt you, and then your dad's hurting you in a different way. Like you lost your support system. You're on your own. Like frick, man. Shoto's damaged. Izuku's trauma does not last as long as Shoto's trauma. One manga I'm currently reading is getting an anime this fall, Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. I think I might have read that one at one point, random. Figured out my problem. Bluetooth suddenly went whack. Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. SARS said it was trying to world build too much without putting much focus on character or plot, and it was being compared to his previous works too much, so people's expectations were too high. I stopped messing with apps and games owned by Chinese companies. If they want my data, they gotta pay for it at least, right? Though he may just have unintentionally tried to ban financial payments to Riot Games, Epic Games, League of Legends, Valorant, and have the game, which to me, I'm fine with. I mean, yeah, that's the when you said that no money goes to Tencent, I'm like, all right, this is great, this is great, this is great. Let's kill all of this. Let's get rid of Tencent in general. Is the real Chinese food or Americanized Chinese food? From what I understand, the Chinese food in America is Americanized Chinese food because that's not the food I had when I went to China. A guy who can pull his eyes out of his sockets had more respect than Deku. Yeah, unfortunately. But I do think that was a situation of the author going too hard to make someone a villain. Like we see the author does this a lot, and we have him on record in one interview saying that Bakugo was too much. So Endeavor was too much, Bakugo was too much. That first situation in the classroom was honestly disgusting. Like in no world should you be willing to allow a kid to go through what Izuku did. Like there is no world where you can justify a kid antagonizing another person, making that kid fall to the ground, making that kid drag himself to the back of the room as everyone else watches and laughs. That teacher, man, throw him out. Put him in jail. I don't care. Get him out of there. He's probably a messed up guy anyway. Probably like drowns kittens or something. I don't care. Make up some charge. Get him out of there. He doesn't need to be a teacher. That sucked. That was disgusting. But in the perspective of like, if you want to like make Izuku this kind of, if you want to make the people root for Izuku, you understand why you have to make caricatures. It's just the problem is like after you go past that and you realize like, oh, shit, I'm writing a world here. Can I really justify people being this cruel? And it's like, you have to make that choice. In the case of Endeavor, the author couldn't keep up Endeavor's bad trait. In the case of Bakugo, he couldn't keep up Bakugo's worst traits. Like both of those characters had to be recovered. For the people at the beginning, like just ignore them because chances are the majority of readers won't care anyway because it's a shonen. The one guy in Izuku's junior high whose quirk was pulling eyes out of his socket still reflected more than Izuku. Yes. I like a mixture of both, but it's hard to find the real deal. I'm curious as to if Izuku's father was against him being a hero. Honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, we live in a world where people want to say, like, All For One is Izuku's father, or it could be some random nobody, like Hisashi Midoriya, I think his name. I don't know. This is really hard. Like, what if Izuku's dad is a deadbeat? What if his mom is divorced and they're actually getting child support or something like that? I don't know. Kind of hard to say. You guys ever tried saltfish prepared the Caribbean way? That makes love to your tongue. I think I had it once, but I don't remember it anymore. It's a different perspective from the outside. We're looking at him and Deku looking at him from it. So, if that makes sense. Oh, it's a difference of perspective from the. Yep, I think I understand. What if Izuku would have entered in general studies and met Shinzo there? Like, if Izuku had entered general studies, then we would have had an interesting story of seeing these two guys climb their way up into UA's first class, right? Like, it would have been Shinzo and Izuku together. They would have been the right rivals. They would have been building each other up. Shinzo would have come at Izuku about his discrimination or just people thinking he's always going to be a villain. Izuku would have come to Shinzo about, like, people don't think I can be a hero because I don't have a quirk. At the end of the day, they both want to get into the main class of UA. That would have been a wonderful storyline. Don't know if it would have worked in Shonen Jump, though. That's the big problem. Would it have worked in Shonen Jump? The Shonen Jump readership is very fickle, and they're very trained for one particular thing. What that story has, it has that underdog element that Shonen Jump people just love. But I don't know. I don't know. Izuku could have become Batman. Izuku could have gone down the way of his one-shot iteration that I think was ended up being a support person. Izuku could have gone down that direction. We could have had an Izuku that wins entirely by intelligence and technology, but we didn't get that. Shinzo might have been. Shinzo would have been fine with his Aizawa storyline. Maybe Izuku would have been fine with a Snipe storyline, as those being the relevant teachers. And I'm saying Snipe just because Izuku and Snipe, or Izuku's previous incarnation and Snipe, they got along for for the one shot. Yeah, man. Yeah. It would have been interesting. That would have been a different story. It would have been interesting to see if it would have worked in Shonen Jump, because at that point, it doesn't become a story about a guy trying to be a hero. It becomes a story about a guy getting to the starting line of trying to become a hero, and that's a very different dynamic. I think if kids got a problem with each other, it's best to scrap and make up afterwards. No hard feeling. I scrapped with a guy in 6th grade and we got over it. Still hated him because he was just still just a dick, but I got over the situation and got a win under my belt. Well, getting the win is it's ultimately what mattered, right, DeAndre? The problem with the scrap though, and okay, this is me like talking as like a person who might be a parent in like 5 years or 6. The problem with a scrap is that if my kid's getting in a fight, I want to make sure my kid knows how to fight, because there's always that 1% chance that the other kid knocks my kid down, and then my kid breaks his head on some cement or a concussion, right? Like you have to be careful, right? Because there's always that little vein in the back of your head that might just pop and you might die. So for me, like, if it gets to a point, I don't know, confidently, some kids need a beating. In all honesty, some kid, maybe that's too Caribbean of me to say, but some kids need a beating sometimes. Some kids need to be put in their place sometimes. Does it have to be my kid that does it? I'd rather not, because I don't want them to risk anything. But like, if I have a kid, that kid's gonna know how to fight, because people suck, and you can never be too sure if you're gonna run into like Mr. Temperamental issues or Mr. I'm lashing out at the world at school. You got to make sure like either you figure out how to avoid them or like keep them down. But yeah. I'm glad that you got that win there. Where's my Chainsaw Man video? Oh, hey, Lansing and Keita. I did the manga roundup for 2 weeks ago. I haven't done the manga roundup for this week, but yeah, no, I covered Chainsaw Man in there. I'm pretty like the Chainsaw Man chapters were really really good. Although like the recent chapters are really the best ones, so maybe they deserve their own proper video, because the recent Chainsaw Man chapters were like really poetic in how good they were. Who use Play Asia sites? I use it to buy import game. I don't think I use Play Asia. Probably with my Peter Grill video. Talo. The Peter Grill video, I recorded it today. I did all 4 episodes. I just have to go through the editing. So I just have to do that. The only thing we know about his father is that he's on a bunch of business trips because of his job, something along those lines. We know that his father's name is Hisashi, which means I haven't seen you in a long time. The only one person from general studies could transfer to the course, and that breaks Izuku and Shinso's relationship. Or that could be the setup for a giant exception, right? That's all, or like one of them gets in like in the next semester or something. That's how I would think about it. Like there would be a giant exception saying like, you guys really are like some of the best. You said you were reading 100 Girlfriends. Do you like the manga? If so, I got recommendations. I love that manga. I absolutely love any manga that goes for harem routes, man. If they did a side manga for Class B students, who would be the MC? Monoma. Monoma. It'd be Monoma, right? It has to be Monoma. Like, who else would it be if not Monoma? Let me think. Is there anyone there with, like, overt heroic traits Not Vanta Black. He's too edgy. He's too chuny. Maybe the weld guy? Maybe the welder? Hard to say. I don't know if, like, if Mina was in Class 1B, I would have said Mina. But she's not. It has to be Monoma. Shiozaki's too annoying. Shiozaki would not work as a main character. Kendo is... Kendo would probably work as well. Kendo could work. Tetsu's too annoying. Pony's too American. The Beast is too beastly. Twin Impact is too round. Emily is too creepy. Code, like the size girl, she's too quiet. Vanta, oh yeah, She Mage is too adorable, so she'd be like maybe the main girl. Manga is too abnormal. Candleman is like, no. The sickle guy that looks like a praying mantis is too creepy, and I think he's also a chuny. I'm really feeling like it would be like, oh, you know what? Honanuki. Honanuki could be one. Juzo could be one. But beyond that, not the scale guy. Scale guy is too, yeah, Awase. Awase, it'd either be Awase, Kendo, or Juzo, I think. I honestly want to teach my kids Krav Maga. Well, I mean, like, just teach them something so that they earn a healthy respect for violence. Like, at the end of the day, people should be like, they don't want to get into fights, man. My money is Rin Uzumaki, the spin quirk user. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Who's the barrier guy too? I forget about him. Okay, so we're saying Kendo. It could be Kendo. Okay, so like you guys are feeling Awase, you're feeling Kendo, Tetsu, Metal Man. I'd switch the main character every chapter. Oh, that'd be a clever little that'd be clever. A manly side story, best girl Setsuna. Oh, oh right, Tokage, maybe. Like we need more of a character, but that could work. Yui, Kosei Spin Guy. Did he comment on Setsuna? No, so I didn't comment on Setsuna. I forgot about Setsuna. That would be a good one too. Kaibara is plain enough to be a main protagonist. Oh man. No, that was cool. That was cool. We're back to the game. What time is it? Ah, not too bad. I can go for a little bit longer. It'd be interesting to have Monoma though. Like I'd be very interested in seeing Monoma as a main character because I would love to see this malicious person, just an absolutely pitiful, malicious person. That's what Monoma is. I would love to see more of that. Oh god, I'm gonna be defeated by slimes. Oh, I'm gonna be defeated by slimes. Who would have thought? Who would have thought this is where my story ends? I sure didn't. Who would be the protagonist for Shiketsu? Oh god. Oh god, we only know Fat Gum. It'd be Fat Gum. Fat Gum's from Shiketsu. According to the ending, it would be Fat Gum. I hope it would be Fat Gum. It has to be Fat Gum. But I don't know. Meat Man is, or Seiji is just the worst. Sorry. What? Oh god, I forget his name. Inasa is too weird, too irregular. Kami's annoying, in a weird way. God, no. Damn it. Dicks. Dick munch. Damn it. I was gonna get my money. Oh, nice. We got an octoballoon. Where are we? I remember that dick. That dick tried to kill me last time. Oh, damn. That sucks. God dang it. Where? I got it. Oh yeah, no, I like Kami too. I just can't take her in like in large bursts. I just can't. I think she's a little bit more perceptive than people give her credit for. Talawolf, anyone notice how normal the teacher from Shiketsu was compared to other teachers? Yes. Oh wait, no, I was gonna say Miss Joke was normal, but then it's like I forgot the entire gimmick. No, she wasn't normal. Yeah, no, he was definitely a normal guy. Maybe that's why Shiketsu sucks. I think you need to have irregular people. Actually, Shiketsu doesn't suck, right? It's UA in the West, but like UA, I think is automatically more powerful than Shiketsu, or like UA is more impressive than Shiketsu because even though UA gives everyone else an advantage, they still win, right? So by that virtue, like, you know, Shiketsu is like the second best, but that second is so far apart from first that even if they improve 10%, they probably wouldn't be that great compared to UA still. Miguel said Deku could take the gadget route like his predecessor and work with Mei. Yeah, that would also be really interesting. Mei would be like the main character, the main female character, technically in that situation. I love to see the Crawler in My Hero Academia as a pro hero. I would love to see that too, but like maybe Crawler dies. That's the big thing. If Crawler dies, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be very sad. I hope he doesn't die, but it might happen. For Hiketsu, the only one I'd say is Harry Senpai. Anyone else notice how no? Okay, no, I got that. I guess Inasa would be perfect. Shindo would be perfect for the Ketsubut. Yeah, whatever that name is. I agree. All Might and UA has all those legendary alumni. Yup. If Crawler dies, we riot. Yeah, I will too. Like, I'm okay with him not being a hero, but I don't want him to die. He doesn't deserve to die. I hope he never fights All For One, man. I hope he never fights him. I hope they never meet. Also, Pop Step. I'd rather Pop Step not ever die either. Oh, what's up, kid? Mommy's hiding, but I'll find her. Really? Is she? Well, I've never seen this. Your mom's hiding? Is that a weird way of saying she's dead? Shit. Crap, I've never done this before. Is that person telling the truth? I hope to find a mother saying like, hey, shut up, I'm hiding from my daughter. Oh, I hope I find her. If you change the genre a bit and make a slice of life reverse harem, you might have a chance like a character like Kami to work as a lead. Just not for a traditional shonen, in my opinion. I agree. I think I agree with that. Like a reverse harem with Kami, that would work. That would definitely work because she already has interest in. Yeah, I think that would work. That would work. What the? Is it raining again? God damn it! I swear. Mei X Izuku. Anime said, speaking of vigilantes, doesn't Endeavor's anger issues seem even worse there than in the beginning of My Hero Academia? Yeah, he seems a lot grouchier. I do wonder if that's just because like if the current writer is just like looking at Endeavor and taking him at his worst. Like I wonder if he's just taking like he looks at the caricature that is Endeavor and he's just like he's making that one trait stand out even more. Because at the end of the day, angry Endeavor is like it's recognizable, right? He might be going too far into making Endeavor seem bad. Yes, enhance my trousers, please. I personally ship Izuku and Crazy Mechanic chick. Why? Because I always wish for an OP MC to choose the non-powerful but strong-willed chick. I don't know what I just do. Yo, T. Andre, if you want to ship like that, you should have go read Negima, because Negima pretty much ends like that, and I think UQ Holder, the sequel, is going to have that too. Oh, but I'm not spoiling anything. There's a lot of like underpowered people in Negima, so I'm not spoiling anything. And you won't find out if you read Negima proper, but you'll see signs of it. You'll be spoiled if you read UQ Holder though, because they're gonna spoil Negima. But Negima did that. They went for the non-powerful but strong-willed chick. Actually, if you want to talk about non-powerful but strong-willed, that's pretty much Dragon Ball Z. That's Vegeta and Bulma and Chi-Chi and Goku, like right there. That's pretty funny, actually. I think that's funny. Still wanted Crawler to end up with the sister. I agree, Black Fox. I actually was rooting a lot more for the sister because, like, obviously, that's a more stable relationship, I think. And Pop was a little bit annoyed. Like, all right, like for me, Pop was a little bit too anime, whereas the sister was like mature. And it's like, all right, clearly this writer is amazing because he's able to like make a distinction between animeisms and actual maturity. And so I was really hoping that the sister was gonna win out. Like I don't want to say it because this is dying for the ship, but like if Pop dies, I'm not gonna be sad. Well, I'm gonna be sad, but like there's one thing that's gonna make me feel a lot better about that whole situation. Of course, like I would only accept Pop dying if that's what the story wants to do. I'm gonna find my way to like get over it, but yeah, no, like if Pop lives, like sure, go for it. That's a wonderful little pairing you got there. That's a very anime pairing. If she doesn't, it's the world ain't lost. The world ain't lost, and maybe I'll be smiling at the end of it. But in all sincerity, I hope that Vigilantes gets a really happy ending because at the end of the day, the people in Vigilantes, they're good people, right? The main trio, they are good people. I think the people in Vigilantes have suffered enough. Imagine if All for One didn't exist, the final villain would be Dot. I don't want to imagine that. God, that sounds like disappointment. Man, I would love it because like Dobby's gonna he's gonna freak his pants out, man. Like he's just gonna be like freaking out all the time. He's gonna be burning alive. Like people are gonna lose to Dobby because they're gonna feel so bad for him that they just be like, okay, guy, like we'll let you do whatever you want for like a second, but then just get ready. It's just gonna suck. Why would anyone want to follow that? I sure don't. Frick Dobby, man. Like what's he gonna do? He's the worst. He's the real person that should have been watched. Like why Dobby? What are you gonna do, man? What do you got to give to? What do you have to show for the class, Dobby? What did you bring to show and tell? What? Burning flesh? Oh, yeah, that's what you do all the time, Dobby. Your whole existence is burning flesh. God. I like Dobby. He brings out so much. I never thought I would have a character to replace Izuku with, but then Dobby showed up. And then it's like, this is great. This is great. This is great. This is 100% great. 300 Hughes, the world God only knows sort of goes that route. How many chapters do you think this arc will last? Well, young man, I really hoped they would have been over by like 278, but this is still going on. I'm gonna say shooty. Sarge, you give your estimation if you haven't already. Let's be done with it in 10 chapters. Like let's put it's hard because you don't know what the author can do to extend. But okay, let's think. Shigaraki, we go back to Shigaraki, one chapter of Shigaraki on the floor, Gigantomachia shows up, second chapter of a hero standoff, third chapter of maybe destruction, fourth chapter of maybe a retreat, Shigaraki's going to have to retreat, fifth chapter of recovery, sixth chapter of downtime, seventh chapter of more downtime, eighth chapter of more downtime, ninth chapter, 8 chapters, not counting any more of a transitionary period because it's hard to tell where exactly they want to transition here, but in my estimation I see Higanto making it to Shigaraki. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't understand any female in general. That was Tallow Wolf in response to I don't understand this one chick in my server. She's been spoiled of the fate of the insect, snake, and love pillars. Huh. I thought you meant a nun sister. I couldn't really choose between either. Super explained why Vegeta and Goku got with Bulma and Chi-Chi. Saiyans are attracted to strong-willed women. Yep. That's why I brought it up. I read Nagima. Who did he end up with? I never saw it. I saw only 2 possible choices, but can never figure it out. Okay, Black Fox. I will answer that question as long as no one else minds the spoilers. Like, it's an old series, so I'm assuming you guys aren't going to read it. But refuses to read the manga to avoid being spoiled anymore. Oh, okay. That just sounds like the mentality of someone that doesn't want to lose out anymore. Crawler and Pop seem to have a big age gap. Like, when he was trying to get to Yue, she was like a small kid, it seemed like. I think he's like a young adult and she's a bit of a teenager. So, like, give it a few more years, they'll be fine. That age gap probably isn't the worst. But To be honest, I didn't remember that Animamus, so thanks for bringing that up. What ending made me sad? The end of Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. Yes. Yeah, that's a rough one, man. There was a sequel manga for Black Fox. That face when he saw the Dobby reveal better be this arc. I'm tired of this theory. Me too, man. Me too. What would it take to make you like Dobby? Oh no, Eden's like I absolutely adore Dobby. It's it's the best. Dobby's the best. UQ Holder does say who it is, Black Fox, but Nagima has, I think, 2 timelines, so it's only the answer for 1 timeline. But UQ Holder does say who it is. I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but it's the girl with glasses who's an internet idol. Is one of them. But yeah, back to Eden's. No, I like Dobby. He's really well written. That's why it's so easy to hate him or to make fun of him. It's because he's really consistent with what he does. The author is really consistent in showing how much of a loser Dobby is, and I really appreciate it. Because the more Dobby becomes a loser, the eventual moment where he has like a full triumph that I can't take away from him will be amazing, and he'll really earn it. But he's pathetic. Well, not pathetic, but you know, like he's a man of half measures. Like he could be great, but he only gets half of the way there. Like he could have a great quirk, but he only gets half of the way there. He has a quirk that kills him. He could be great at finishing off heroes, but he chooses not to because he likes talking. Well, actually, he has to talk a lot, but he's also very careless, given what we've seen from him. That's the big issue there. It's like Dobby is full of problems that just make it easy for other people to like outshine him. Like Mr. Compress. Mr. Compress is significantly more impressive than Dobby. This is why I said this arc was reminding me too much of the last arc of Demon Slayer. How Dobby's not dead from wound infection? If he burns away the bacteria, is it okay? Where's Skelly to trash on the kids when you need him? I know, right? By 290 it should be done. Okay, so Sarge is hoping for a 290 finish. Yeah, man, I would have hoped for earlier, but whatevs. That Quizzer, I can cut their ankles, he's not here. Dobby is just the best at being consistently crap. Yeah, here's the twist. Dobby is Izuku's father. Really? Oh my god. Okay, Talo, really that chick won? Yeah, Talo. I can tell you why. I can tell you why it was. The reason why she won is because she spent a significant amount of time with Negi after they got to the magical world, and he was going through a lot. So like Shizame is like the only person. Oh, I remember her name. But yeah, she was the only person. She's like the person that was there with him the whole time, and she talked down to him, right? Like she was the one that like constantly like pushed back on him. So I think he appreciated that. He was constantly pushing back on him. And then she had her own thing that she wanted to do. She wasn't just like throwing herself all over him. I think that general resistance and that the willingness to be the one to call out Negi, I think that's what he probably gravitated towards. But that's for one possible timeline. I think that's the ideal timeline. Wait, no. No, let me correct that. There's 2 timelines. One timeline has Negi being in trouble, and I don't remember which one it is. I don't remember which one is the proper ending. It might be for the ideal timeline. Yeah, that makes sense to me. It might be the ideal timeline where that happens. You have to read UQ Holder to find out which of the 2 timelines that particular ending happened in. Miguel said, Mr. Compress just had to throw rocks to be more useful than Dobby. Yeah. Well, like what Mr. Compress did... Oh, good, we're doing this. Since you lost your merit, I will recount for you all that has happened. Oh god, this is going to be annoying. But yeah, Mr. Compress, he kept track of the battlefield, so he knew about Kaminari, and he knew to be prepared for it. I'm going to let this woman talk.
passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return.
Man, the Zelda timeline is so long. It's so long. Imagine that this is 1,000 years
They constructed a
before Thingamabob
fortified
here, before Breath of the
wonderland
Wild, and we have no
intact
idea where this
ruins,
thing takes place
hiding
in
beasts.
respect to the other
They
games.
also built a legion of autonomous weapons called guardians. The divine beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land, and thus the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged.
Oh, hey, Zeno. We're just going through the story bit here.
Upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside his 4 champions against this
Hmm.
ancient enemy.
You know, Link looks really manly
The
in that
guardians
shot.
were tasked with protecting the hero as the divine beasts unleashed a furious attack upon their terrible foe.
Tallow, I don't think so. I think you'd be a trailblazer to do that combination of food.
And when
Let me
the
know if it tastes
hero
good.
wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess
Oh,
used
nice,
her sacred
nice, Zeno.
power to seal away Calamity Ganon.
Oh, yo, Black Fox, that was a good bet though. That was a good bet. Like I would have thought it was her, in all honesty. Great. Let me go through your guys' stuff. Mr. Compress is underrated. That's a dangerous quirk if you can put anything in a tiny marble and release it when you want. I agree. That is a total dangerous thing. Can it compress forces? Hard to say. Hard to say. We don't know what the interior of that marble looks like, so it's really hard to say. Talo said, amazing that only Hinata is holding down the fort for wallflowers, getting the guy. Yeah, I can't think. Wallflowers. Clanad? Clanad has that main girl. Nagisa was her name or something like that? Clanad might be one, right? She's a wallflower, isn't she? I might be a little bit wrong here. I haven't. It's been too long. Imagine he compresses a bunch of explosions. Well, if he compresses the space an explosion is taking place in, like the explosion's still gonna go off within the marble, right? Technically, he compressed fire, which is a chemical reaction. Um, so, like, if the explosion was sustained, he would compress the explosion, but this explosion needs to be continuous. But I don't think you can naturally get that. How old is Zelda's world? Man, I don't know. I know that Skyward Sword is the earliest in the timeline, and before that, there's still stories before that. Oh yeah, and Eden said, I think compressed Snatch when Dobby set him on fire. So no, he can definitely compress flames because that's how Snatch died. Would I be crazy to? Okay, no, I got that. Um, they should have base 1 Divine Beast on dragons. Actually, like for me, I'm pretty happy with how they have like such weird animals. Like honestly, the weird animals, I like that. All right, here we go. We strove to follow the lead of our ancestor 10,000 years prior, but in the end, despite the best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. In order to avoid making that grave mistake again, the princess left you these words. Free to the 4 divine beast. Okay, understood. She gets so surprised. Seems Yoshika's slate is not yet complete. Uh-huh. Now let's see. Someone at the research lab. Okay, understood. Man, Impa's like really on edge. Like holy crap. Hey, can I take this? This looks pretty cool. I will take that ball, lady. I will take that ball. One day, I will take that ball from you. There's a switch. It's in the it's over in that one spot. Let's go read this girl's diary. Yeah, let's see what's in it. Grandmother says she conspired with Princess Zelda and Pura 100 years ago. Decided to put a lone swordsman into long sleep. Yes. All right. Since then, grandmother has been waiting for him to reappear. Yeah. All right. Cool. She's only just started writing in it. All right. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right. That's cool. Oh, you're in here. What's the ball? Okay. Hira chosen by Sika will be gifted the blessing of antiquity. With these words, we have watched. Okay. I cannot say I entirely know the meaning of these words, but now that I think about it, the hero chosen by could it be? It's me. It's me. Please give me the ball. Oh man. Journal of various worries. Well, my wife left me today. The last thing she said was, "What's more important, the cuckoos or me?" I chose the cuckoos. A painter unfamiliar to any of us arrived in the village. He claims he's searching for the Great Fairy Fountain, but that's near where the village's spirit protector resides. We must make sure the outsider doesn't learn the location of the fountain or the two shrines near it. Huh. New guy in town looks like he really knows how to tune a bow. I hope he comes by and knocks an arrow for me. It's been way too long. Lonely arrow girl. This is the best. I'm outside, people park it. I don't mind. It's good money, and buying myself helps to numb the pain. Holy crap. This is hardcore. But the only thing that really helps me feel better is walking among the fireflies. Unfortunately, we've now been asked to not walk around at night because it's dangerous. I don't know how I can cope without the fireflies. She's schizophrenic? Yo, you schizophrenic? Who's talking to you, girl? Alright. Cool. Alright, cool. Although circling back to the previous discussion, I did appreciate Clan Edge showing us alternate romances. I appreciated that too. That was pretty cool, from what I recall. Oh man, shit, man. Like, that girl's a schizo, man. Like, frick, that sucks. She should give me the ball, in all honesty, though. Now, where did I leave the horse? Oh. There's a kid. Yo. Wanna play? Hide and seek? Can I make that, Huh. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna find that child, but, it was interesting to hear about everyone's worries. That is for sure. Let's see. Oh, Iron Shroom. Let's call the horse and see if we can get out of here. Huh. I was really sure I left the horse here, but I might have been wrong. Crap. Pokebutt. Where are you, Pokebutt? Wait, did Pokebutt leave me? Oh, it might have. I don't know if I tamed it. Oh, shit. I lost Pokebutt. Damn it. That was a really good horse, too. Actually, I don't know if it was a good horse. Gonna try to keep calling it. Like, gonna hope that Pokebutt's still around. Like, Pokebutt, please, come back. Nah, Impa's too hardcore, man. Impa's gonna kill me. Shooty. Well, I forgot where Pokebutt went. So, This is unfortunate. We lost Pokebot. Oof. Hey, what are you doing in the river? How did you get here? Why are you in the river? This is... Oh, you were stuck. How did you do this, Pokebot? Oh, there's an apple. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird, ain't it, guys? That's really weird. Well, this is, I think, a little bit worse, because I don't fully understand how Pokebot got stuck in the river. Well, we know where it is. Can we spawn it at the stables? Damn it. Like, although I've never been here. I've never been in this part of the village, like this underneath the bridge. I never bothered doing that. Is there something up there? Huh. Kind of interesting. I'm kind of interested. Still, just a little bit interested here. Oh, how do I get Pokebot out of there? Oh, maybe I get Pokebot on the, if I get it on a block, maybe that's the way of doing it. Aaron approves of those names. Oh, it's a lot. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just like climbing a mountain right now. I'm just enjoying my life. I mean, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. There must be a way to save Pokebot from being at the river. I mean, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. Man, Link, you so cool, Link. You so cool, Link. Link's so cool. Alright. Yeah, I've never been up here. This is kind of neat. I don't know if I'll find something, but it'll be cool if I find something. This is neat. I've never climbed up that way. Oh, man. Even after being in the game, I'm still discovering cool things to do. I'm pretty sure I'm over by the fairy fountain or something. I must be. This seems like the fairy fountain. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's where that goes. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. You know, there's easier ways of doing that, but back to Pokebot. Oh, Pokebot doesn't know where it's going. That's... Oh, damn it. He's so cool, his full... Yeah, pretty much. Okay, guys. It's pretty late here. 10:30 for me. So, we're gonna call it. As I try and see if I can save Pokebot. Oh, damn it. Well, now this is just getting worse. Wait. Guys. I thought about it. Think about it, guys. Last time, we found out about a shrine that brings back dead horses. We found out about that. And right now, we have a situation where we might not be able to get this horse out of here. But if we kill it, we can revive it. And I'm pretty sure we'll still have the majority of Pokebot still back. I'm just saying, like, this could work. This could work. And yes, Tiandre, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tiandre. I'm sorry, Tiandre. I'm sorry. Oh wait, if I kill it, I'll be in trouble? So you're gonna kill it like your Pokemon. No. No, 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 no. Oh, this guy's freaking out because there's a bomb next to him. Okay, so you guys are clearly like not feeling the whole killing angle, so we're not gonna do that. No, no, Pokebot, just shut up. We gotta try and get you out of here, man. No, Pokebot, just like Pokebot, it's you and me, man. It's you and me. Like, there has to be a way of doing this. Oh, Pokebot. I'm gonna see if I can summon you over by the stable. I'm gonna try the stable real quick, and then I'm gonna call it. Oh. Whew. Thanks, Animamus. I'm okay with that. But yeah. Going to op. You. Oh, will that make him jump? Will attacking him with the weapon make him jump? Oh. Well, we can try that next time. But yeah, guys. So for the 14 people watching, thank you so much for being here. So that's Tiandre, Animamus, Talowolf, Black Fox, John, Sarge, Quizzer, Xeno, Random Trainer X. I'm probably missing a bunch of people. Edens was here. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. Kanojo, oh, wait. Let me take a picture of that. And yeah, everyone else, I hope you all rest well. And of course, the next stream is going to be on... And thank you, Master Gray. So next stream is going to be on Saturday. It's going to be Shadow the Hedgehog. And we're gonna be doing a lot of things. We're gonna be doing a lot of things. We're gonna be playing Shadow the Hedgehog. I think also I'm gonna be watching South Park as a marathon as we go through it. Like, I won't be showing South Park on the screen, but I'll have like South Park timestamps on what episode we're doing. So if you guys want, you can watch along if you find the episodes yourselves. So we'll be doing that. And Hedgehog Sona, yeah. We'll see. 24-hour stream. Most likely not, but probably a 12-hour. It's gonna be at least 12 hours. Hopefully 14. But yeah. If the plant is empty, maybe I'll pop by at work. Yeah, well, I'll be there the whole day. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you around. Hope you all have a great night. You can pirate anything, Jim. Don't test my pirate skills. Gotcha. But yeah, anyway, ending the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hope you all have a great night.